Hello everyone. Welcome back to Series Critique. I'm Zuri Hayden, and today we're talking about a moment Heartland fans never truly let go of, no matter how many seasons passed. Borden is back. Not as a rumor, not as a memory, but standing right there in Heartland Season 20, Episode 1. And this isn't just a return. It's an emotional reckoning. So stay with me till the very end, because this episode doesn't just reopen old wounds. It asks whether some love stories ever really end. Borden's return doesn't feel like a plot twist. It feels like destiny finally catching up with unfinished business. From the moment Ty first arrived at Heartland years ago, he was never just another character. He was lost, guarded, and unsure of his place in the world. But Heartland gave him something he'd never had before. A home, a purpose, and eventually, a family. Through Amy, Jack, and the ranch itself, Ty grew into a man defined by compassion and quiet strength. His love story with Amy wasn't dramatic or flashy. It was patient, built on trust, shared pain, and growing together over time. That's what made it real. So when Ty was gone, the loss didn't just hurt. It reshaped everything. Amy didn't just lose her husband. She lost her emotional anchor. Lyndy didn't just lose a father. She lost years she can never get back. Jack lost a young man he watched become family. Heartland kept going, but grief lived in every corner. Empty spaces. Unspoken pauses. A chair at the table that never stopped feeling vacant. Season 20. Episode 1 respects that grief. The episode doesn't rush into joy or shock. Instead, it opens with quiet transition. Life moves forward at the ranch, but something feels unresolved. Amy is strong, capable, and steady, but emotionally distant. Like part of her heart has been locked away for survival. The storytelling is subtle. The camera lingers on places Ty once stood. His presence is felt before he's seen. Heartland reminds us why his absence mattered before daring to give him back. When Ty finally appears, it doesn't feel impossible. It feels earned. Amy's reaction is one of the most honest moments the show has ever delivered. There's no dramatic embrace. No perfect words. Just silence, disbelief, and a breath she's been holding for years. She didn't move on because she forgot Ty. She moved forward because she had to survive. Seeing him again brings everything back. Love, anger, fear, and pain. She wants to reach for him, but she's terrified of hoping again. This moment proves that healing doesn't mean closure. Sometimes it means facing the past when it suddenly stands in front of you. Lyndy's reaction may be the quietest, but it's also the most powerful. She doesn't remember Ty the way the adults do. She only knows the absence. And yet, when Ty kneels in front of her, there's recognition. Not from memory, but from instinct. Love doesn't always need explanation. Jack's response grounds the entire episode. No anger. No interrogation. Just a long pause filled with years of memory and meaning. To Jack, Ty never stopped belonging. Heartland isn't a place. It's a promise. Lou reacts with caution, torn between relief and fear. She watched Amy survive the unthinkable, and she isn't ready to celebrate without questions. Her response mirrors the audience's conflict. Hope fighting fear. Tim hides behind humor, but cracks quickly appear. His quiet honesty with Ty reminds us how deeply this loss affected everyone, even when they didn't know how to say it. The private conversation between Amy and Ty is the emotional core of the episode. No quick forgiveness. No easy answers. Just truth. Love that never disappeared. Pain that still lingers. And the terrifying possibility of starting again. The family dinner scene says everything without saying much at all. No celebration. Just togetherness. The empty chair is finally filled. Not because the pain is gone, but because the family is willing to try. Heartland doesn't tell us everything is fixed. It tells us healing is allowed to begin. Now I want to hear from you. What did Borden's return mean to you personally? Did it feel healing? Or did it reopen old wounds? And where do you think Amy and Ty's journey goes from here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading them all. If Heartland feels like home to you, hit like, subscribe to Series Critique, and turn on notifications for more deep dives, emotional storytelling, and character breakdowns. I'm Zuri Hayden. And I'll see you in the next one.